Say, let's start with you. You guys have been organizing events on campus since the shooting.
Yes.
So tell me, what is that doing for you guys?
For me, after the shooting, I really felt like advocacy was a way for me to heal. I felt like it was a way to get my anger out. And so I showed up to the Capitol, I feel like almost every week, every other week after the shooting. And we did see 4 gun safety laws passed last year, which was extremely exciting. I'm very grateful for that, but we're ready to keep moving and see more progress.
Professor Boehm also said that you all organized roundtable discussions, and he said it was the most honest discussion that he had heard. Do you all agree?
Yeah, I think that there are times on campus where it almost feels like a taboo subject to bring up the shooting because as a society, we really don't know how to respond to these kinds of tragedies. So I think at that roundtable, there was a space to share our experiences, to openly and vulnerably discuss what happened, and that was really powerful.
Maya, how do you feel about what you all have organized? Because Professor Boehm, again, said you too have been the force here on campus, which is pretty amazing.
Last year, it was about this time, just 2 days later, we had sat down for the first time outside of the Capitol, and they pushed out the gun safety legislation just 2 days after, and just 2 months after that, they passed them. So for me, like Sailor said, like it's healing through the work. It's been an interesting position. We're working on motivating students, motivating staff members, motivating society really just on putting them in a position to understand that we have to keep moving forward with change and with healing. And as grateful as we are to have those bills passed, we also are working on getting more done. So I don't want to have to sit in the next 30 years and looking at someone in my position and saying, sorry, this happened to you. So.
And you all have something going on every single day this week here on campus.
Yeah, I think a lot of the organizations on campus, including ASMSU, March for Our Lives, Students Demand Action, and Sit Down MSU, have been putting a lot together to just make sure that students have a space to reflect, to heal, whether that be through coloring or picking up a luminary. We're offering tons of things this week just for students to utilize and take care of themselves.
And one thing, I don't want you all to talk about the shooting, but what I do want you to talk about is why it's so important for people, especially the media, to give students space and not approach. You know what I mean? Right now, especially?
I would say that students are in lots of different positions right now. Some people are feeling a lot of sadness, some people are feeling a lot of anger. And while I understand the media wants to show people the effect that this is having on us, I think people want to grieve in peace. They want to grieve, that space to grieve without cameras on them. And so I think it's important that the media is understanding of that fact that people are experiencing PTSD. They were traumatized by what happened last year, and they need that space to grieve.
And Maya, how do you feel about that? Because I know a lot of students even last year said, back up. And we immediately backed up to give students their space. But it's even important a year later.
Yeah, it's definitely something that a lot of people blame their job. Well, this is my job. But I hope that they understand that they're in a position to completely change the landscape of how we report these things and how we report on them. I have a strong belief that because of media, we're in this position. And I think a lot of the times, if that means you have to fight your editor to put the right headline out there, 10,000, 20,000, even one person could read that and feel traumatized by the wrong headline. So I think it's important to understand that this is a reality at the end of the day, and it's important to share stories. However, it's really important to shed light on what's important. I guess that didn't make sense, but it's very important to acknowledge the pain and the feelings that students might have surrounding someone with a camera, or how they may feel when someone's pointing a camera at their pain. And it's just putting a microscope on somebody's healing process, and I think that's pretty dangerous, because not everyone's ready to be analyzed, and not everyone's ready to share their story. So.
Absolutely. Are you both going to be here tonight taking part?
Yes, I will be here with Maya and other friends together.
And tell me, why is it important to be here tonight together on a night like tonight?
I think it's important to remember and reflect. This week today is about remembrance. I think last week we had our week of sunshine to prepare for today. But it's important that students still come together and understand that community is a healing process on its own. I know that on Thursday we have a sit-down happening at the Capitol at 2 p.m. and there's a chance to speak with legislators at 3:30. So it's another opportunity for students to come together in a different light to show lawmakers, like, we're still here, we're sitting down, we're just sharing our experiences, and we need you to listen. Because like I said, the last thing I want to do is sit in this position 30 years from now, leading another student to change.
And lastly, what organizations are important that we mention? Sit Down is one student organization, right? And what are the others?
So Sit Down is actually not a real organization. I am Sit Down, but it's a way to just use a name instead of myself. But
So you are Maya Sit Down.
yeah, yeah,
Is that, did you?
MSU is Maya Manuel. Yeah.
yeah.
I know it's Maya Manuel, but I saw Maya Sit Down. So when you say you are Sit Down, what does that mean?
People ask me, like, who did this? Who did this? And I said, well, students are sitting down, and it's MSU, so I just called it Sit Down MSU. And there was a few students last year that had helped put some of these events after the 15th together, but I just continue to just say Sit Down MSU.
Sit Down,
Yeah.
Sit Down MSU. So I
Yep.
can call it Sit Down MSU,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And you started it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Anything else that you all?
And then I'm part of Students Demand Action at Michigan State University.
that again?
Students Demand Action.
Students demand action.
Yes, and I'm the co-leader of the Michigan State chapter.
Oh,
So yeah.
And now I'm a member.
And
I'm a member.
yes, and now we work together
Yeah.
on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So
anything else that's important that I might be missing?
I just think that, if you're in a position to change the format and the landscape of reporting, and if you're able to share with an editor, like, maybe that's not the right thing, or maybe we shouldn't do this. If I'm going to be honest, the last thing I want to do is sit in front of a camera today, but I've given you my time to share this specifically because as much as it can be someone's job, we always have to remember that it is someone's reality. There are headlines that stick with me today, and the editor probably forgot what they wrote or what they put out, but I won't. So my only hope is that we can take these with grace, but also I don't want to have to explain myself to someone every time. I don't want to speak or talk. So yeah.